Let's see a simple and tricky question from analog VLSI written test question. This kind of questions are mostly asked in written test. So here there is a high chance of committing mistake. So let's try to decode this one. Here they are given that input is 2.5 voltage. Let's assume the diodes are ideal. Here the switches S1 to S3 will be on from 0 to 1 and S3 to S6, S4 to S6 will be on after 1 second. Okay, first condition we take. First condition is time t is equal to 0 to 1 second. In this time interval, what is happening is, let me redraw the circuit. We will be left with the circuit like this. So here the switch 1 will be on, this will also be on, this will also on. As the diode is ideal, it will act as a short circuit. So all the three capacitors are in parallel. So it will be looking something like this. If three capacitors are in parallel, the total capacitance will be 3C and Vn. We know that at t is equal to 0 plus, the capacitor will act as a short circuit. So it will act as short circuit. The initial voltage of capacitor will be here. They didn't mention any voltage, so it will be 0 volt. Here it is acting as a short circuit, so there will be a flow of infinite current. Due to infinite current, the voltage of the capacitor will instantaneously change from 0 to Vn. Otherwise, you can think that this Vn and C are both in parallel, so the voltage will be same only. So for every capacitor, it will be Vn only. Or else you can directly take here on total capacitance as 3C, and the voltage drop across it will be Vn. Okay, here the voltage drop is Vn, and if you take individually for every capacitor individually, it will be 3. Now let's see the second one. When t is greater than 1 second, at this moment what will happen in the circuit? So let me redraw the circuit. The voltage drop at C, earlier as we discussed, the Vn voltage will be dropping here at the C, so it will be plus and minus 2.5 volt as given in the question. Okay, the same voltage will be here also 2.5, here also 2.5. What will be the voltage at this capacitor? This capacitor will be initially 0 volt. Now after t is greater than 1 second, we need to check, but before it's 0 volt. Okay, now the switches get turned on. After 1 second, the switches get turned on. Now this will also turn on. Now the thing is, everything is, let me redraw the circuit. Wait a moment. If we redraw, the circuit will look something like this. So now here at these three capacitors, we have the 2.5 volt voltage, and here we have 0 volt. Now the charge will start to distribute. Here the capacitance is C, but earlier it is isolated, so it doesn't have any voltage. Now the voltage of 2.5 volt will be distributed among the 4 capacitors. Earlier this capacitor is isolated, so there is no voltage at that capacitor. Now we can write as this need to be distributed, so it will be 3C divided by 4 into the 2.5. This is simple charge distribution equation. So for each capacitor you will have a voltage of, let me calculate, this is 4C divided by 4, it will be 1.875 volt will be the total voltage situated there. This is the voltage finally distributed among the capacitors. This is the output voltage we will get, 1.875. Thank you guys, that's it for the day.